Falling in love again. Falling in love again. Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas. Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas. The Hollywood Nights. The Hollywood Nights. Splendor in the Grass. Splendor in the Grass. Amazon Women on the Moon. Amazon Women on the Moon. Charlie Chan and the Curse of the Dragon Queen. Charlie Chan and the Curse of the Dragon Queen. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. To Gillian on her 37th birthday. To Gillian on her 37th birthday. Callie Son. Released 1981, directed by Miras Hassan. Personal effects. Personal effects. I could never be your woman. I could never be your woman. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. The Story of Us. The Story of Us. People Like Us. Released 2012, directed by Alex Kurtzman. A Midsummer Night's Dream. Released 1999, directed by Michael Hoffman Moore. A Midsummer Night's Dream, 195 of 252, the funniest 90s movies, 36 of 264 movies that should be made into Broadway musicals, 6 of 37 the best Shakespeare film adaptations. Hairspray. Hairspray. The Deep End of the Ocean. The Deep End of the Ocean. Dark Shadows. Dark Shadows. Chri. Released 2009, directed by Stephen Frears Moore. Chri, 46 of 72 the best romantic movies based on books, 44 of 48 the best British romantic comedies, 34 of 76 the best Kathy Bates movies. 1,000 Acres. Released 1997, directed by Jocelyn Moorhouse. Into the Night. Released 1985, directed by John Landis Moore. Into the Night, 476 of 522 the greatest movies of the 1980s, ranked 135 of 142 the most rewatchable comedy movies, 74 of 86 the best romantic movies for action fans. Sweet Liberty. Released 1986, directed by Alan Alda Moore. Sweet Liberty, 1014 of 1137 the absolute funniest movies of all time, 129 of 135 the best movies about movies, 442 of 458 the best feel-good movies. Up Close and Personal. Released 1996, directed by John Avnet Moore. Up Close and Personal, 32 of 55 the best biopics about women, 23 of of 52, the very best Robert Redford movies 29 of 44, the best movies about business women. Love Field. Released 1992, directed by Jonathan Kaplan. The Prince of Egypt. Released 1998, directed by Brenda Chapman, Simon Wells, Steve Hickner. The Russia House. Released 1990, directed by Fred Shepisi. Stardust. Released 2007, directed by Matthew Vaughn. Grease 2. Released 1982, directed by Patricia Birchmore. Grease 2, 195 of 206 musical movies with the best songs, 101 of 200 the best teen romance movies, 257 of 356 the best musical movies of all time. Wolf. Released 1994, directed by Mike Nichols. I Am Sam. Released 2001, directed by Jesse Nelson Moore. I Am Sam, 16 of 170, the most utterly depressing movies ever made, 64 of 277, the top tearjerker movies that make men cry, 130 of 199, the biggest tearjerker movies of all time. Like Oleander. Released 2002, directed by Peter Kosminski. One Fine Day. Released 1996, directed by Michael Hoffman Moore. One Fine Day, 26 of 37, the best single dad movies ever made, 22 of 39, the best single mom movies, 7 of 60, the best mother-son movies ever made. Tequila Sunrise. Released 1988, directed by Robert Towne. Dangerous Minds. Released 1995, directed by John N. Smith. More Dangerous Minds, 187 of 369. The best movies based on books, 804 of 1540. The most rewatchable movies, 23 of 36. 30 plus great movies about urban teens. Married to the Mob. Released 1988, directed by Jonathan Demme. The Age of Innocence. Released 1993, directed by Martin Scorsese. Dangerous Liaisons. Released 1988, directed by Stephen Frears. More Dangerous Liaisons, 130 of 1189, every Oscar-winning film ever, 60 of 84, the best movies based on plays, 41 of 78, the best period romance movies. Ladyhawke. Released 1985, directed by Richard Donner. The Witches of Eastwick. Released 1987, directed by George Miller Moore. The Witches of Eastwick, 134 of 314, the funniest 80s movies, 295 of 836, the greatest chick flicks ever made, 105 of 541, the greatest guilty pleasure movies. Frankie and Johnny. Released 1991, directed by Gary Marshall. What Lies Beneath. Released 2000, directed by Robert Zemeckis. More What Lies Beneath. 16 of 242 the best psychological thrillers of all time. 244 of 720 the best horror movies of all time. 14 of 32 blockbusters with no cultural impact whatsoever. Ranked. The Fabulous Baker Boys. Released 1989, directed by Steve Kloves. Scarface. Released 1983, directed by Brian De Palma. More Scarface. 40 of 152 movies that should never be remade. 6 of 123 the best mafia films of all time. Batman Returns. Released 1992, directed by Tim Burton. More Batman Returns. Wardrobe secrets from behind the scenes of Batman Returns. 30 of 50 the 50 highest grossing 90s movies. Ranked 161 of 355 the best rainy day movies.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.